Mesdames et
Moise
messieurs,
and the attack
bonsoir.
on First Lady.
Semble situation ta vle compliquée dans men nous là parce que États-Unis pral voyer il pral voyer backup pour Haïti parce que bagay yo grave après la mort président Jovenel Moïse là. Mes amis, nous par contre qui ça pour nous faire nous te besoin situation ça a changé longtemps, nous te besoin moun yo aider nous mais pas gen moun qui vinn aider nous mais kounya ba yo rive non point nous pas capable encore. Ça trop. On va faire nous une déclaration côté ça américain te dit que comment yo pral aider Haïti dans situation ça. Rete branché. T'attendez tag créole.
Martine Moise in Haiti. We extend our deepest condolences to President Moise's family and his loved ones and to the people of Haiti in the midst of this tragedy. Those who seek to accomplish their political goals through violence and by subverting the rule of law will not succeed.
Yo fait connaître que yo ba nous yo voye condoléances yo ba nous même Haïti pour situation ça pour la mort président Jovenel Moïse là. Et puis yo dit que yo vraiment puni, yo vraiment pas content ça qui passé en là. Et nous pas le tendre qui ça que y a dit. M'a traduit pour nous chaque fois que monsieur dit on bagay parce que ou connaît nous tout pas parler anglais.
And thwarting the Haitian people and their desire for a better, for a brighter future. We urge Haitian authorities to bring those responsible to justice.
Li di, li vle que autorité haïtien yo mene moun sa yo nan justice.
The United States calls on all political parties, civil society groups, and stakeholders to echo what we've heard from Acting Prime Minister Claude Joseph's call for calm and to work together in the wake of this tragedy and to ensure peace and democratic governance.
Li vle que tout parti politique yo, tout moun qui a vive dans pays hein, pour nous tout mettre ensemble pour nous capable venir à une solution avec situation ça, pour nous venir avec la paix.
So with that, I'm happy to take your questions.
So just before returning to Haiti, I got an extremely brief thing on something else, but it's a logistical thing kind of, and that's the Hong Kong consulate, which has been closed for a couple days now because of a COVID case. Has that spread, do you know? Is there anything more you can say about that?
I'm not in a position...
And I only ask this now because I forget about it.
I understand. I'm not in a position to offer an update on the operating status there. As you know, our embassies and posts around the world are constantly calibrating their operations given the state of COVID or any other issue that may affect the workforce, but I don't have an update to offer.
On Haiti, then, is there any, this isn't exactly, it's bad, but it's not exactly a coup. I mean, it's not the government hasn't been overthrown or anything like that. So is there any implication, assistance-wise or any other wise, for Haiti related to the administration policy?
Ok, question monsieur posé à libérer connaît est-ce que ça qui passe est-ce que administration est-ce que moun nan politique là est-ce que yo censé impliquer là-dedans et il va répondre question ça.
There is acting Prime Minister Claude Joseph has assumed charge. What we know and what we will continue to do is to preserve Haiti's democratic institutions. We know that by preserving Haiti's democratic institutions, that is key to restoring peace. At this time, we don't have any updates to announce in terms of our assistance, but I can assure you that our partnership with the Haitian people and with their elected government will continue. As you know, that partnership has taken many forms in recent months and, of course, recent.
Li di, li pral fait tout ça konnen pour parti démocrate là en Haïti rete solide parce que c'est des voix yo.
Years. In January of this year, we announced $75.5 million for in support for a wide range of issues, and that includes democratic governance, health, education, agricultural development, strengthening pre-election activities through the Consortium for Elections and Political Process Strengthening Program. We have also been a strong...
Et di nan mois qui sont passés, dans le mois de février, il y a combien de millions de dollars pour capable organiser l'élection avec pour capable aider dans pile l'autre situation qu'a fait dans le pays.
Partner for Haiti and the Haitian people when it comes to security and when it comes to law enforcement as well. And much of that has been overseen by our Bureau of International Narcotics and Law Enforcement Affairs. They've provided direct assistance to the Haitian National Police over the years. And as
Et puis, il dit, comme ça que yo te bay lan, non seulement il était là pour aider dans problème économie, pour faire élection, et puis pour être capable améliorer police là. Mais nous connaissons, nous bon dire qu'on coûte l'argent ça a passé.
a direct result of this INL support, the Haitian National Police have trained officers from a number that was less than 10,000 in 2010 to nearly 15,000 Haitian National Police officers.
Il dit que gouvernement haïtien a entraîné, plus que de 10 000 à 15 000 polices pour être capable d'établir sécurité dans le pays.
Today, we have continued to encourage Haiti to take a holistic approach to countering violence and to countering gangs, and we provided $5 million to strengthen the Haitian National Police's capacity to.
Plus, yeah, il était bay $15,000 pour être capable de faire police dans ville plus fort, pour être capable d'aider police yo.
Work with communities to resist gangs as well. And I would remiss if I didn't note our support to Haiti's pre-election activities. And USAID is providing more than $3 million to the consortium I mentioned before. And those activities for which these funds are earmarked include focusing on improving electoral administration, strengthening the competitiveness of political parties, educating.
Et puis, te gon l'autre l'argent encore qui te bail by USAID, l'autre organisation qui te bail pour te capable aider éducation dans le pays et puis pour capable aider moun yo et pour te capable aider gouvernement.
Voters on electoral processes,
pour te capable aider dans affaire élection encore.
Promoting electoral transparency and ensuring inclusive voter participation as well. So this is just one. These are.
Pour te capable aider moun yo al voter sans problème.
Just several metrics of our support for the Haitian people, and that will not waver in the wake of this.
Given the history of U.S. intervention in Haiti, it's been numerous times over the course of the last century and a half. Is there any appetite in this administration for some kind of to intervene if the situation gets to be dire? This is a relatively close neighbor.
So, monsieur a besoin connaître est-ce que gagne une chance pour Américain capable faire intervention li dans pays pour aller aider Haïti dans sa capacité là kounya là parce qu'il connaît que en pile situation qui est passé déjà que Américain t'a aidé nous. Est-ce que dans moment ça là est-ce que vous pas aider nous?
That has in the past seen massive outflows of people trying to escape. So if the situation deteriorates, and I realize this is a hypothetical, but is there any appetite for a return?
Et puis avec situation moun k'ap quitter pays en tout, est-ce que gagne une solution?
Us, Matt,
Yeah.
Haiti is a partner, and that is how we will treat this relationship.
Il dit Haïti c'est partenaire nous yoye, so c'est ça qui fait que c'est façon ça li pral traiter situation.
It is how we have treated Haiti. It is how we will going forward. We would echo what we have heard from the acting Prime Minister, Claude Joseph, in his calls for calm, his calls for the Haitian people to.
Il dit li pral travail, li pral tande sa Premier ministre Abdi
To work together, to
pour capable travailler avec lui. ensemble
to ensure peace,
pour yo capable porter la paix dans le pays.
to ensure democratic government. The United States has and will continue to stand by to provide assistance to the Haitian people.
Il dit États-Unis pour aller camper avec Haïti pour yo capable continuer assister yo dans la situation.
Mark.
So on Haiti, the ambassador told us that he has been in touch with State Department and a number of different agencies in U.S. government. Can you at least say, you just said that you can't give an update on the U.S. assistance, but can you at least say perhaps a new package is being formed and you guys are working on something new on?
Il dit qu'on ça li tande que ambassade là en contact avec gouvernement, est-ce que gon bagay spécial, est-ce que gon bagay nouveau que nous-mêmes que États-Unis a travaillé sur les pour Haïti?
Top of these quite little numbers, $5 million, $3 million that you just mentioned?
$75.5 million.
Okay, I missed
Et yo même parlé de l'argent ça que yo te bay là pour aider Haïti.
We have been in regular contact with the acting Prime Minister, Claude Joseph. We are prepared to respond to requests for assistance. Our ambassador to Haiti, Ambassador Asasine, has been in regular contact with a range of Haitian officials. She has spoken to the acting Director General of the Haitian National Police. Of course, Ambassador Thomas Greenfield at the UN this morning spoke to Haiti's permanent representative to the UN. We have been, as I said before, in regular contact. Secretary Blinken started his day this morning.
Il dit li en contact avec Premier ministre et puis li en contact avec un paquet l'autre autorité dans le pays pour yo capable connaître qui ça pour yo faire dans situation ça.
Morning with a comprehensive update on the situation on the ground, including the latest developments as we knew them at the time, the security situation. He was briefed by Ambassador Asasine, who at this moment happens to be in Washington. He was also on the phone with the DCM, who is on the ground in Haiti right now. DCM.
Li dit li gen pile moun dans territoire haïtien là k'ap travaille sur situation, li just attend update nan men yo.
Nicole Terrio, as well as other members of his team. So we are prepared to receive additional requests for assistance from Haitian authorities.
So li préparé pour li tan si gen plus demande pour yo connaître qui ça qu'il a fait. J'aimerais dire.
Can you also confirm if First Lady is being flown to Miami to receive medical treatment?
OK, nan kounya dame nan pose question sur premier dame nan, est-ce que li comment lié. So dans l'autre vidéo, moi pral di nou qui situation premier dame nan, est-ce que li en vie, est-ce que li pas en vie. Eh bien monsieur dame, bien content que nous t'a regardé, nous pral suivre moi. M'gon l'autre vidéo qui a sorti non minute. Et puis, ouais, comment situation première dame nan et kounya la. Situation vraiment compliquée, mes amis.